Step back, nation. Allez, balez, as they say in France. Huh? We got the championship tonight. Your boy Mikey in the building. You know what it is. New York City versus the damn San Antonio Spurs. Yeah, we get, it's the talk of the towns. It's going to be the talk of the towns. I don't know what else you're going to watch, baby. It's 8:30 tonight. I talked about the matchup. I said, I give a slight edge to your boys over on the Spurs. But the truth is, and that's just my heart. Hold on, that's my heart talking. But the stats tell me that, hey, the New York Knicks got the perfect lineup to cause pain to the Spurs. Okay, they really do. They got the long boys. I think Mikal Bridges and Diarra, who hasn't played, guys like that can make a difference. All right, Mitchell, I don't know what finger you got, but I got a middle finger for you. You're playing, sir. Sorry. All right, let's hit it again tonight. It's gonna be special. I just wanted to show you, a lot of kids out there, a lot of people just think, being tall is enough in basketball or even in football now. Those times are done. I'm telling you. If you're tall, you make the team. Unless you're in a small town, that's over with. The skill set, the training, this is a 7 to 8 hour job, guys. I'm sorry. These guys work damn hard. You just don't see it, all right? You're just seeing the flash. And shout outs to them for pitching for the James and actually taking it very serious, much more serious than other people can, because they're good. They got good, and people are paying them. Stat wise, let's talk about it. All right, I appreciate ESPN with this. Okay, this is what I saw. Matchup predictor has the boys from the Spurs taking this. Okay, all right. Brunson's the talking point against Wembanyama, leading scorer. Towns will be the rebounding edge, and assist goes to Brunson versus Castle, which is interesting. All right. Injury wise, Garcia's been out all year, and Mitchell Robinson is out. I wonder if Garcia can make a return. Would that be interesting? All right, they wouldn't play him, but hey, points goes to Spurs. Points against goes to Spurs. Field goes to par even. Rebounds Spurs. Assists Spurs. Blocks Spurs. Steals good old New York City. This is a tight matchup that are going to come down to mistakes. Turnovers will be key, and obviously the big factor, who's hot, who's not. You can't hit them threes, forget about it. All right? I really expect a rough and tumble, to be honest with you. And not as much threes, but a lot of, no offense, a lot of dirty play, a lot of dirty dancing that should come to play on these playoffs, okay? Here's how the season split out and how they got here. Spurs have basically been always on the top of the Western Conference. New York, second place, so they've been at the top as well. I think one of the few times the two best teams have kind of made it. Again, I'm going that because Boston had too many injuries, Tatum, etc. You know the deal. They're trying to retool for next year. I think Boston can run it back. All right, there's so many injuries, things happen at the end. I think they should just run it back at the end of the day. Get some big guys though. If I go to the other side on the win percentage, the Knicks coming off a sweeper of Cleveland and Mr. Mitchell and Harden, who are going to try to run it back next year. I don't see why they wouldn't, but they need to add They need to add that third score. I know Mobley's there, but at a forward guard position. All right, let me not go there in this video. So they swept the Cleveland Cavaliers, so they're ready to go. All right, so they're hot. The Spurs had a little trouble, right? A much more tough matchup, went to Game 7. So they're battle tested. So here goes my thing. If the Spurs can cause some type of pain that the New York Knicks, adversity as I call it, haven't felt in the previous games with Cleveland, who kind of gave up after Game 1 after that terrible. Anyway, I'm not going to go there again. Okay, I said it ruined the series, and it did. If they can cause some adversity to the Knicks, they should be able to pull off the game number 1. All right, because they're really just coming off of the big fight there, right, with Look at tickets, dog. Look at the tickets over there in good old Spurs territory, who got home court advantage. $1,064. Hello. Can you imagine New York? Can we just stop for a moment? Can we imagine freaking New York? Courtside is 10 stacks. 10 stacks. And again, business owners do this to show I've made it. I'm here. F you. All right. Can you imagine a garden? Can we just derail this video for a second? Can we derail the video for a second? Let me see this. Woo! Look at Square Garden. I knew it. 737 may be a go, but boy, no wonder the fans is angry. Check this one out. $34.94. Court sides of $13,000, my friend. Eesh. The range is from $4,000 to $50,000 on this, at least. $4,000 to $50,000. Boys, you better be playing hard. Oh, that $13,000 ain't court side. How much is court side? Okay, 40 something stacks. All right. They dropping your house down payment on one game. Hello. Well, anyway, let's get back out. Let's get back out. I'm sorry, I got emotional for a second there. All right. So I think that pretty much hits it. I talked about the game factors before, and I'll say it again. I love Brunson. He's a dog. He's going to go off. But is he going to go off for 30, 40 points? Okay? That's the question mark. May need one or two of those type of games to beat this team. Okay? On the Spurs side, can they get consistency out of everybody? In the teens. In the teenagers, baby. It means everyone over 12 points, over 10 points, double digits. Everybody. They may not need Wemby scoring 60. They may need everybody in the teens. If everybody's in the teens, because they passing around more, Brunson's more of a, I got it, it's my time, right? The Spurs are more team-oriented, in my opinion. If they can get that going, okay? And Towns is too. Towns is on me by myself, all right? And he's good at it, but, this is risky. I think the Spurs take it, all right? I really do, all right? So for about $1,000 tonight, you can go see this game all the way in the bleeder seats instead of just, go ahead and get that YouTube TV for a week and cut it off. Anyway. Or you go to New York and go pay, I don't know, $13,000 for something close. Do that and watch probably one of the best NBA. I expect it to be one of the best NBA finals in years past, because it's gonna be competitive. So I'm excited. Let's see injuries too, right? If any injuries, my predictions are done, right? So not Castle, Harper nursing that hammy, and then your boy Fox is nursing that ankle. It's been too short of a time. They're not going to be at 100%. Definitely not. They will not. But 75, 80% is probably all they need. All right. If they're smart, if they go too hard and go crazy because they're excited and they get injured, then the series is done. But if they can go nice, and even Wemby gets excited too. You're a big, tall boy. Be cautious. Get some brains on you, and let the game play itself. As in, play within the game, within the speed. You're 7'9". You don't. I know I'm making that up. So you're tall as shit. You're the Eiffel Tower. You don't really need to exert yourself that crazy. And I'm saying that not to be rude to the Knicks, but because you got all these weapons. Mikey, I'm gonna sign off. Let's see what Mikal can bring. All right, that's the X. Remember, the small forwards are the X factor. If they get going for the Knicks, right, the McBrides and the Mikal Bridges, and they get hot, we're in for a freaking series. And yeah, the Knicks could take it. I'm out of here. Peace.